What up guys, my name is Dorshi and today's video we're going to be talking about how you can climb the ranked ladder in the most efficient way possible. Whether you're a casual player looking to push a rank or two, or a sweater sprinting to Immortal or even Radiant, these tips will be a great reminder on how to approach the competitive grind. No matter what your dream rank is, we all have a common goal to improve. Just a quick reminder to check out my stream on Twitch. I stream Monday and Thursday, link below. Wallbangs are when you find a kill by shooting through a wall. This aspect of Valorant is much more similar to Counter-Strike 1.6 rather than the more recent CSGO. When comparing Valorant to CSGO, the amount of walls that are penetrable is abundant. Some people like to call wallbangs mostly lucky kills, but being able to piece crucial information together to make an educated guess for a wallbang kill is a skill you must need to rank up. Here are a few common wallbang spots that will help you find plenty of frags. At B site on Ascent, the tool shed that holds the switch for the door can be penetrated by all guns, even low penetration guns such as the classic or SMGs. A common position people hold is on top of the box in the corner of B site. If you have a hunch or info that a player is playing there, you can wallbang it easily by aiming right below this rope loop. Another location that is a prime wallbang position is garage window on Haven. If players are holding on the far left or right of the window, you are able to punish them by spraying through the wall. Many players will decide to hide around these sandbags if the attackers gain control of the window. You could punish this by spamming through the triple stack box even though it seems like it's too thick to penetrate. I think we all have had a ranked session where we met 3 to 4 Q dodges in a row for whatever reason. It feels pretty lame being on the receiving end of this when all you want to do is get into a game, but dodging as a tactic to gain elo efficiently is a proven strategy. If you're unaware, if you close the game while in the agent select screen, you're given a 2 to 3 minute queuing penalty, but you don't lose any MMR by doing so. Obviously, if you repeatedly do this within a 24-hour span, the time penalty exponentially grows. Some reasons that people choose to dodge a game are when people have no microphones, if the team's composition is scuffed, people are already bickering, or plenty of other reasons. From my own point of view, I think the two main examples of when dodging is a smart decision is when you're either a one trick of an agent and they get taken, or if you are the highest rank on your team by a large margin. The latter is not because you are assuming your team is bad and you're gonna lose because of their ranks. It's because since you are the highest rank on your team, even if you do win, the amount of MMR you gain will be minimal unless you completely stomp the opponents. One of the most underrated ways to practice Valorant is to go into a custom server by yourself and think of common scenarios you want to find answers to. I've discussed this idea in other genres such as fighting games, but stealing the concept of shadowboxing from martial arts is totally applicable to getting better at Valorant. You enter a low-risk environment such as a custom server and visualize how you would react to specific situations. Finding lineups for your abilities so that you can consistently execute them without a second thought is a major aspect to either winning or losing a round. There have been plenty of times where I would use a Phoenix flash and be confused why the opponent wasn't blind, only to find out later that the flash I've been throwing this whole time doesn't even reach the angle I'm trying to clear. Don't let yourself be complacent with your ability usage. Communication can make or break a team on its own. Giving correct callouts will make you an asset to any team, even if you are dropping the ball in the frag department. When giving callouts, try to be objective and specific. Keep it simple. Say the number of enemies followed by their location. 2 A main, 1 pushing mid, 3 garage are all good examples of clean communication. One of the easiest ways to improve at Valorant outside of the game is by studying the callouts on every map. It's easy to be complacent with the naming of locations. Don't be the guy that calls all of this part of the map A site. If you're ever unsure of callouts in this game, opening the map and using the default labels that Riot have given is not that bad of an option. Most of them are pretty common and the majority of people will understand them. But for more obscure callouts, you may need to learn through either watching high-ranked Valorant streams or by playing the game more. Queuing up with friends is probably the most effective tip out of this whole list when it comes to ranking up fast. With Riot deciding to go with the flex queue for ranked rather than splitting up solo queues and multi-stacks, you might as well abuse that fact and bring some friends to play with. I know many of us are shy, timid nerds, lacking social skills, but even just sending a friend request or two to people that were enjoyable to play with from your ranked games is a good start to find competent teammates. Whenever you solo queue, you are given random teammates. One game you have 3 AFKs, the next you have Wardell's 9th Smurf on your team and he 1v9 carries you. You have no idea what will come out of the matchmaking system. Inviting your own teammates will help alleviate the randomness aspect from ranked, which makes it much easier to focus on how to play your best. A consistent environment breeds consistent gameplay. Whenever it comes to traditional sports, warming up before playing or practicing is a given. Living up to its name, physically warming up your body helps prevent injuries and helps jumpstart your muscle memory before getting into some more intense movements. This applies to playing Valorant as well. Here's a thought experiment. Do you think the first 100 duels of the day or the 100 duels after the first initial batch are more likely to be successful? It's pretty clear that the second batch probably has a higher success rate overall. So why make your first 100 duels of the day the duels you need to take in order to win a crucial rank game? Playing a few deathmatches, using an aim trainer, or even killing some bots in the range are all great ways to get your aim juices flowing. With Twitch streams and YouTube videos of pro players so readily available, it would be a wasted opportunity to not use all of this as study material. These people are at the top of the game and are paid the big bucks to perform consistently well at the highest level of play. I'm a firm believer that if your only goal was to try to mimic all of the actions of your favorite player, you can improve at an exceptional rate. I know many people try to counter this argument by stating that it's pointless to copy if you don't understand the intention behind them, and I agree with this sentiment to a certain extent. The way I look at it though is that once you try to mimic their plays for yourself and they fail, you have a piece of data you can review to figure out why it didn't work. This way, you learn the intention of their actions through playing out the scenarios rather than trying to theory craft it beforehand. This could be because I'm more of a tactical learner, but I do think this is a valid way to learn the game. We all have our own ranked goals in Valorant, and hopefully you found something useful in this video that'll help propel you forward to reaching that juicy rank you've always wanted. If you guys liked the video, make sure to check out my Twitch. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day.